It's time to stop playing the victim in your life, okay? Take some responsibility. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I have a very interesting video planned because we're going to be talking about how you should take responsibility over your own life. You can blame everyone around you for all the bad shit that happened in your life, but it's time to take some responsibility. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be up to date whenever I post a video. And let's dive right into it. A negative mind will never give you a positive life, okay? That's a quote that I once read and I was like, hell yeah. Because if your mind is like always like thinking negatively about quite literally anything, you're never gonna see anything positive in your life. So you can blame everyone around you for all the shit that happened, but it's literally up to you. There was a time that I was like really negative too, but then I was like, oh my goodness, I'm doing this also myself because I keep complaining about everything that happens to me, and I keep complaining about why does life do this to me instead of like, oh my god, I'm doing this to myself. So the reason why I was able to shift this because I obviously I did like a lot of reading, listening to podcasts, YouTube videos, whatever. I was like really into like self-growth and self-development, personal development. So I became like aware of all of these things at a really like young age, but over the years I've gotten like better at it. So I started with reframing my negative thoughts into positive thoughts, and at first it was like a really like a difficult thing to do for me because I was like, what the hell? How am I supposed to see this situation in a different perspective? Because I am someone who gets angry, frustrated like really quickly, but then I also can talk myself out of it and calm myself down. So it's normal if you feel like negative, you have negative thoughts. It's all normal. Yeah, I have negative thoughts too, till this day. But I don't let them like get in the way of me and my life. When you like practice this long enough, you will end up seeing like a lot of like results. You will start to see that life isn't happening to you. You're doing this to yourself. It's time you take the responsibility to like look yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, you have a situation or you're something's happening and whatever. Like you get pissed about it. You radiate this energy of negativity and you're going to send all of that out into the universe and you're going to attract all of that shit. So ask yourself, is it like really like the fault of my surroundings, or is it just my own doing? Before you get like really like defensive and stuff, there's something I want to say. There are things in life that you can control and that you can't control. The things that you can't control is, for example, how people think, how people feel. You cannot change a person, okay? You can also not change the weather. You can also not change the traffic. There are things that you cannot have influence over. These are just things that happen naturally. You cannot control that. So, for example, getting pissed at things that you can't control or getting pissed at someone that you can't change. Why would you do that to yourself? Why? Okay, so that's something that you need to realize, like, okay, I cannot control certain things. So what is it that I can control? Yourself. Simple answer, it's yourself. The only thing that you can control is yourself. Your own thoughts, your own actions, your own response. Okay? Complaining and being like negative and playing the victim, it's just really like draining. I cannot personally not hang out with people who are like that. So if you cannot see that you have to take action and start doing things differently, if you cannot realize that, then nothing is gonna happen in your life. Nothing different is gonna happen in your life. So I hope that if you find yourself in a position where you are not like taking any responsibility over the things that happen in life, this is your sign to just start today with this journey. Like, take responsibility. If you have to like stop blaming other people for the things that go bad in your life, you're doing it to yourself. And I'm not saying that everything you do is by yourself. Yet again, there are things that you can't control and things that you can control. So I also want to talk a little bit about our feelings and thoughts because they create also our reality. So if you know a little bit about manifestation and about the law of attraction, the law of assumption, then you know that how you feel and how you react and how you do things, it's going to reflect on your world, on the outside world. So when you get that in control, when you realize, oh damn, I'm doing it to myself, I'm like literally doing it to myself, you will start seeing that, okay, I need to shift my perspective. If you want to achieve things in life, you cannot have this victim mentality. You cannot achieve things if you keep like being this negative person who blames everything but themselves for the things that happen in life. Okay, whenever I like feel like a little bit shit like on a certain day or whatever, and I get out of bed not feeling that great, but I try my best to like, you know, stay like positive and whatever, but sometimes it just happens. That's life. But I also know that when I get in a bad like vibration, when I start to feel like shit, I also attract a lot of shit. So that's just simply how it works. But now I can look back and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, the reason why that happened is because I was really annoyed because this happened. I can always like look back at the scenario, at the thing that happened, and I can always be like, okay, I did it to myself. That is how aware I am, and I don't blame other people for what happens. Okay, I did it to myself. Or when I am like, okay, I'm too lazy like to start making YouTube videos or to start editing my videos or doing whatever. The reason why I didn't do it is because of myself. Not my family, not my friends, not whatever. Like I did it myself. So stop blaming other people for shit that happens in your life. Stop blaming situations that happen in your life because you're doing it to yourself. Also, like stress. Stress is also a funny thing because I feel like people don't really know what stress is. But when you stress about something, for example, the reason why you stress is because you have a problem. Obviously, you have a problem. But there is a solution to that problem. The only reason why you are stressing about it is because you're not doing anything to solve it. And I feel like it's kind of like the same with the victim mentality. The reason why you are having this victim mentality is because you're not taking responsibility of your own actions. Your actions create a reaction, and that reaction will create a certain result. Alright? So I hope I'm like clear on this. Stop acting like you're the victim. Yeah? Take responsibility. Drag yourself like out of that shitty hole you're in right now and get shit done. If you want to achieve things in life, be open to grow, be open to always like be better. You can never learn and grow too much, okay? You're never too old to learn, you're never too young to learn. So, with that being said, hope that you got something out of this because I feel like this is a very like interesting like subject because once you notice this about yourself, you will become so aware and you will literally like start like being like, oh, that's why that happened to me. Oh, because I was thinking that and now that happened. So that's what I'm like right now. And I'm guessing like at some point, like I think I'm at that point right now because I used to have like people around me who had a victim mentality. And honestly, that's like one of the worst things ever because you'll see how stupid it looks. Like, I don't know, but I felt so like disgusted by that certain person because I am now looking at it with a perspective like, but you're literally doing that to yourself. But the reason why you're stressing is because you're not doing anything about it. It's almost like as if that victim person loved being the victim because maybe they get like a certain attention or whatever, but it's not cool. It's not nice. It's disgusting. So that's like a whole different kind of story actually. But I used to have people around me with a really, really like insane victim mentality. And I had to cut them off because I just cannot hang around you anymore. If you don't take accountability for all the things that happen in life, then I don't want to speak to you, really. So, take responsibility over your own life. Make sure you take action. Go for it. You can literally do anything. And don't feel like attacked in this video at all. Yeah, it can like be a little bit triggering maybe. but I do want to wake you up because I know that you are capable of so much more, and you can do it. So if you have any questions regarding this subject, or you have an idea for another video, or you want me to explain something about something in another video, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be up to date whenever I post a video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!